So guys, I just finished the first episode of the new Netflix WWE Docuseries Unreal. And let me tell you, I thought it was good. I really thought it was good. I genuinely, honestly thought that it was a fun time. I enjoyed every second of it, the behind the scenes stuff. It feels like we're seeing a lot of things that we're not supposed to see. It was a good time. But there was one thing that really caught my eye. One thing that really made me kind of lock in and pay attention. There was this one part that stopped me dead in my tracks, and that's when Triple H, in talking about Cody Rhodes, the self-proclaimed quarterback of WWE, Triple H he said something that made me go, what? I had to rewind, double check I heard what I heard, but he's talking about Cody Rhodes wanting to be on the January 6th Netflix premiere of Monday Night Raw, and he says this, and I am quoting this here. With Cody Rhodes, the bigger the star, the more you want to provide some scarcity of their star power to keep them as big as they are. So it's special when Cody Rhodes is there and fans see that and feel that and anticipate it even more. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, Triple H. Did I hear you wrong? I'm sorry, Triple H. Did I misinterpret what you just said there? Because what I'm taking away from what you said, Triple H, is, yeah, we are hiding our top stars to make them feel more special. Are you kidding me? Look, here's my issue. This is my issue, WWE. And I say this with all the love in the world because I am a casual fan of WWE, but tickets are not $150 anymore. Your buddies at TKO are charging us $800 a ticket if we don't want to bring oxygen tanks to the arena. And you're telling me that if I spend upwards of $500, if I spend that kind of money, there is a chance, a 50-50 shot that I'm not going to see my favorite star because you need to protect the aura of certain superstars. You're telling me that there are nights where you have Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or Rhea Ripley just chilling at home, sipping on a protein shake after fans spent their hard-earned money hoping just maybe they'll get to see their hero in person. And what's the reason? Oh, we got to protect the aura. We got to keep them feeling special. I don't like that, Triple H. I really don't like that. And you know why? Because that's not the spirit of what live wrestling entertainment is supposed to be. That is not the magic of professional wrestling. Wrestling is about these moments that you remember, especially when you're a child. That feeling, that going back to school and telling your friends, I can't believe that I just saw Cody Rhodes live. And if you start picking and choosing when these big names show up, all you're telling me is this. Hey, certain shows don't matter as much as other shows. This time, maybe you get the B team. Next time, we'll send you the A team if we're feeling like it. I'm sorry, but there's just an old school mentality in me that's screaming, if you're healthy, get your ass out there on the show in some capacity. Either wrestle, either cut a promo, show up so the fans can go home happy. I don't know, man. Maybe Triple H loves guys like LA Knight, the megastar, right? Because of how often he leaves him off of TV and PLEs, he must be building infinite aura for LA Knight. Same with a guy like Montez Ford. And I can already hear it. I can already hear the IWC typing away at their keyboards, talking about, no, Triple H is right on this one. This is how you make stars bigger. It's not. It doesn't make bigger stars. You know who says that? The people who say that are the ones that live in their mom's basement and have never bought a ticket in their life, and they don't have a clue what it feels like to spend $800 for your kid's birthday and have to get in the car after the show and go, sorry, buddy, Cody Rhodes wasn't there tonight, but you know what? You should feel good because he's more special now. His aura has ascended to another level. Do you hear how dumb that sounds? Just stay home, Cody. The fans will love it. Please, man. Maybe that's why the Wyatt Six were gone for so long. Triple H had them plugged into some mystery magical charger at the WWE headquarters that builds their aura while they're not on TV. It's like a phone charger plugged into the Wyatt Six to build them up. The problem, man, and this is where it gets scary, is if Triple H is willing to do this on January for the premiere of Netflix Monday Night Raw, what does that mean for the rest of us? What is the logic he uses? What is the metric? Is Triple H sitting in a room going, oh, this is just Kansas City. We don't need Becky Lynch tonight. They don't deserve a Becky Lynch. Oh, this is just Toledo. You can just give them DIY. Main event DIY. That's good enough for Toledo. Oh, we're only building towards Backlash. This isn't a SummerSlam. They don't need to see a Rhea Ripley. That's insane to me. These tickets are so expensive now. Just imagine explaining to your kid, yeah, I know we bought tickets. I know it's Monday Night Raw, but Jey Uso's just not going to be there because they want to make him a bigger star this week. But here's the reality. You can fix this. There's a way to fix this, and it's simple. If you're going to pull the curtain back and you're going to do a show like WWE Unreal, then just be honest with us in every aspect of wrestling, right? If a guy is healthy, have them show up. If they aren't going to show up, make an announcement before the show that this person's not going to be there so we could temper expectations. Give us a anticipated match card ahead of time so we know what we're paying to see. And be honest about injuries. Have a open book policy on injury reports so we know who's really hurt and who's kayfabe hurt. If you're going to pull back the curtain for a show like Unreal and expect us to buy into that, then you can't expect us to play dumb when it comes to everything else as far as WWE goes. Which is it? Is somebody hurt, or is this kayfabe story, right? Are they booked? Should I prep my kids? Should I lower my expectations? What is my anticipation supposed to be as I get to the show? And before the IWC starts screaming about how that's unrealistic, I know that stuff happens, okay? I get there's injuries, legitimate injuries that change plans. I get that there's travel issues, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about healthy superstars being left off of certain shows because you feel like it builds an aura moving into whatever the next event is that you want that person to show up to. It's the same argument that I make about buying like Los Angeles Laker tickets and finding out that LeBron James just stayed home because, he needs a day of rest, right? That's a certain aspect of what you do is entertainment, and it's even worse when your company is World Wrestling Entertainment. But I'm telling you right now, this protect the aura garbage, it's all a lie, right? Roman's aura is not bigger because he takes 9 months off. It actually gets smaller, and it takes that initial pop when he comes back. Sure, that's big, but then it takes a minute for him to acclimate. It takes a minute for him to get into a storyline. And Triple H is big on this new WWE has seasons. Well, that's all good and well, but when a guy only, like Roman Reigns, only shows up for 2 weeks of a season, that's not mystique. That's panic booking. That's bad storytelling. Now, you guys let me know if I'm crazy here. Would you be okay spending upwards of $500 a ticket and getting one of these half-baked cards? Or do you think that when WWE comes to your city, there should be an expectation for Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown that the biggest stars should show up in some capacity? Because I am telling you, hiding your top superstars is the fastest way to make casual fans stop caring. I'm done.